What's up, guys? Cool Nerdy Kid here, bringing you the latest techie, nerdy news around. Okay, so I know that I don't have the best quality of gear, cameras, the audio. Yes, I'm using two phones. We're updating the computer, and we're going to be getting um, DaVinci Resolve, which is a video editor, and that'll help boost the editing part of the videos for you guys because I want to make better video content for you guys, the viewers. So Android just released their beta for Android 11. Let's dive into it. And I will also cite the videos and the articles in the description below. The first Android 11 beta just landed. Here's the info you need. Google has launched officially the first Android 11 beta today. It doesn't appear to have too much of a difference from the previous Android 11 DPA or DP4, excuse me. However, they're still investigating it. Unfortunately, the new Android 11 beta is not yet compatible with non-Pixel smartphones. Today, Google officially launched the beta 11. Yes, that was my Google for my other phone. It beeped. Yes. This is the end of the developer preview cycle and begins the new beta cycle, which was the prerequisites program for the stable launch. Usually, Google would have a big event to announce this launch of something like Beta 11. However, the pandemic squashed those plans. Google eventually has a plan to do an online event only, but those plans were squashed too. Why? Because of the protests related to the death of George Floyd. So, now Google has simply launched the 11 beta in a tandem with some informative websites and videos. The company says this will allow people to consume at their own pace when the time is right for you. So what's new? So far, there hasn't been much of a difference between the previous Android 11 DP4 and today's 11 beta. We are currently getting the beta installed on their devices, and they will be able to have and investigate new features and goodies Google may have introduced. So, for now, although we have to go on, is Google's own announcement. So, here's what we'll find. Give me a second. It is pulling up. So, I have the Note 9 sitting here. I'm recording on the Note 8. Yes. So, Android 11 beta brings one new option to the recent menus. New features. It has a new recent menu option. When you swipe up from the bottom of the screen to open the recent menu options, you'll now see the buttons below the open panels for screenshots, selections, and share. In Android 10, there are no options there at all. And yes, of course, I'm still rocking the Android 10. I did like the update. Below these used to be the Pixel's Docker launch. Excuse me, let me say that again. Below these used to be the Pixel launcher dock, which included the Google search bar and the apps that were in the dock. Android 11 seems to remove this entirely and replace it with the new options mentioned above. So, sorry guys, I'm getting my information ready for you guys. So, they've also introduced new power menu wallet, smart home controls. Android 11 Beta 1 is now officially reported like we've stated. It delivers one of the biggest changes yet to the OS's power button menu option. That's because the standard minimum interface of previous Android variants is now long gone. It's in a place Google has implemented and opened an API that adds 2 new features. These are the digital wallet carousel and the smart home controls placed just below the traditional power menu options. The options available on the power menu button, since this is an open API feature, will likely vary for most devices once Android 11 lands for everybody. But if you're a Pixel user, the changes put cards from Google Play on the second row, so the users can hold their power button to quickly access tap to pay options without opening any applications. It's a fairly big change. Already has just below that row, Google has gone quite a bit further. Now the occupied that's occupied by a customizable set of quick tiles that controls smart home devices. So, what do you guys think about this new beta testing? Or, excuse me, beta software launch that they're doing? This is great. I like it. I'm ready to see it. You've heard it here first. For more techie, nerdy news, keep it right here. Till the next one. Peace.